This is KissiaDee, the channel, and I am happy to be back. So we're gonna go ahead and get the rebrand going. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I have a new logo now. We're gonna be dibbling and dabbling into some new things. So first, I told you guys I definitely wanna have more conversations. And the first conversation that I wanna have is about self-care. So self-care, last month was July, and I think it was International Self-Care Day was in July. Black Mental Health Awareness was in July. It was just a lot of things going on. So I took the time to kind of just observe people and observe, what people do for self-care, our age and things like that. And it's crazy because, I think it's a really good thing that we're actually identifying self-care as being a thing, but it's also kind of like a weird thing because it's so much stigma around what self-care is, right? I posted on Instagram and I posted, what do you do for self-care? What is part of your self-care routine, or do you even have one? And a lot of people, some people said they didn't have self-care routines. Some people said, look in the mirror, realizing how bad they was, Kaylin. Some people said, traveling, pampering themselves, like a lot of, working out, meditation. It was a lot of different things that people said. But one thing that I did notice that almost everybody included in their self-care routines was something that had to deal with spending money. Okay, so first off, the definition of self-care is anything that is intentionally done for self for the better of your care, okay? So with that being said, of course, getting your hair done, getting your nails done, getting your cat waxed, whatever it is, it can all be considered self-care. But I want you to realize that's where it gets tricky for me, because I can be going through some of the worst times, or just really be sad, or whatever the case may be, and get my hair done and getting my nails done and getting my eyebrows done sometimes doesn't do the trick. And if it doesn't do the trick, that's not self-care. That's making your appearance better, yes, but is it making you better? Is it making your mental better? Some people it does, and sometimes it will, but sometimes it won't. So with that being said, I think that it's important for us to realize that your self-care routine is gonna be different according to how you're feeling. So some days, my self-care might be me going to get my hair done or doing my hair, or, pampering as far as just myself, because in that aspect, I might feel bad about the way I look a little bit. Like, girl, you need to get yourself together. You need to get cute. So it could be that that's the thing, but it also could be if I'm going through something, with my family or in my relationship or with my friends, everybody's pissing me off. Getting my hair ain't gonna do nothing. Nothing. What's that gonna do? I'm gonna be cute and mad. You understand what I'm saying? I think that we have to realize self-care routines they're different, and it's okay not to have a specific type of self-care routine. Some days my self-care is literally staying in bed, not doing anything, not feeling like I have any responsibilities, just giving myself time to come back. Sometimes my self-care could be coming in my Zen room, which is this room, and playing my music and listening to whoever my favorite artist is, or lighting candles, or drinking wine, or it could be drinking tea one day. It depends on how I'm feeling. Meditation, I don't meditate as often as I would like to, but I told you guys that I work in the mental health field now. So self-care is a huge thing. Like they say, every therapist needs a therapist. And when I say, they never lied when they said that, because it's a lot. I listen to people all day who I work in crisis. So it's not like people come to me just for regular therapy. I work in crisis. Like, these people are, what I'm saying? They're there. So with that being said, it's sometimes I need to make it a better thing I need to form a self-care routine for how I leave work at work, or, get some of these things that I'm listening to all day off of my mind and off of my heart. So I don't have a specific self-care routine. My self-care routines are real different. So I do have one where I feel like that's whenever I just focus on self-appearance. Hair, nails, toes, wax, brows, the whole nine. And then I have another, and I'll get cute. So after that, you gotta get cute, like, and go out somewhere. It don't even mean that you going out nowhere serious, but you know, I always tell myself, you look better, you feel better. But not all the time, just saying. So that is a self-care routine. Then I have another self-care routine where I'm kind of like, I feel like I have to get my whole life back in order. So that's whenever I like set those weeks. I'll be like, okay, I need to get my tires rotated. I need to get my oil changed. I need to wash my car. I need to clean up the house really good, you know, make sure, you know, just getting your space together. And your car is your space. So for me, that is a huge part of my self-care. Like, I take pride in my car. I have a Nissan Altima, but that's the Bentley, you know what I'm saying? I take pride in that. That's self-care, because that's part of self. Keeping the house clean is also very good for your mental, like very good. So that should be a part of your self-care every week type thing, you know what I mean? And then I just, like I said, I have days where I just need to relax and burn candles and just being around. Like, I don't know what it is with candles and the scent and knowing that it's just something about it. And it's something about smoke that's therapeutic. So lighting incense, doing that, listening to music, meditate. I have different things that I do. I want people to realize that everybody is not going to be able to travel. Everybody is not going to be able to get their hair done, their nails done, their eyebrows threaded. Everybody is not going to be able to go and buy candles at Bath and Body Works. Everybody's not going to be able to go and, you know, money does not have to be involved. Self-care can be taking a walk outside, going outside, looking at the moon, or maybe you like the clouds, or maybe you just like nature. Go outside, sit in nature. Drinking water can be a part of your self-care. Make it a habit to get you a water bottle or a jug or something, and, you know, set goals for yourself. Reaching those goals is so good for your mental, like, I promise you. Face mask is definitely a part of my self-care, but everybody can't do face masks. Everybody doesn't have the ability to spend money on little leisure items like that. Like, yes, now don't get me wrong, it is important to invest in yourself and your self-care, but if you're not able to, you're just not able to. Some people are able to go and take a vacation or take a weekend trip or a staycation in the city. Or, you know, some people can go and get their weave done, get their braids done. But I also want you guys to realize that just because you're doing that doesn't mean that you're taking care of self. When you practice self-care, think about your mental and think about, how is this going to help me mentally? If you are having problems with confidence and stuff, look into how you could, you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be different angles of self-care always. Don't get wrapped up in what you think self-care is or what people post about. Oh, it's self-care Sunday just because I'm doing a face mask. No. What else are you doing? Is that face mask helping your mental? Because if not, it's not self-care, sis. You just doing a face mask. That's all I'm trying to say. You know, I've really seen people talking about self-care, and I'm like, dang, like, y'all really think that you gotta, you know, go all out for the self-care, and you don't. It's not that deep. Make self-care as easy as possible and identify that it's self-care. Identify. You drinking water every day, that's not self-care. But if you identify, okay, let me make it a goal to drink a gallon of water a day. That's self-care, sis. Do a detox, you know what I mean? Take something out of your diet. Take fried foods out of your diet. That's self-care. And that, like, all I'm saying is come up with different strategies and realize. So the two things I want you guys to realize: money does not make you, it's not required to create a self-care routine for yourself. And two, create multiple different self-care routines that apply to different aspects of your life. You should have one for relationships and how you deal with them and how you remain calm and how you keep yourself together, although people could be trying to tell you about yourself. Have a self-care routine for that. Have one for your appearance or to keep your confidence. You want to feel like a baddie every week? Get a self-care routine to feel like a baddie every week. You feel me? Have a self-care routine for your household, whatever it may be. Keep your space clean. That's so good for your mental health. Get some plants. My newest thing right now is that I just, I'm buying flowers every week to put on the table. Live plants in your home is good for your mental. Watching something grow, watching it die. It's crazy to say, but it really is. So Figure out what works for you. Come up with different self-care routines. Don't listen to what everybody says about it. Make it your own. And that's just that. So I said all of that to say, self-care the hell out of yourself. Like, take care of yourself. We have to take care of each other. If you need help or you need somebody to talk to, that could be a part of your self-care. Having a conversation with somebody about your feelings and about the way that you're feeling. Hello, I talk to people for a living. If you need help, talk to me. Talk to somebody who's close to you. Talk to God if God is your thing. But if he's not, then, talk to whatever's your thing. But yeah, so all I'm saying is that make sure you guys self-care. Don't let the stigma of self-care steer you away. Because just because it's a thing, it should be a thing. But we also need to understand that it's way deeper than what we see on social media. And it's way deeper than that. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow me on all of my social media accounts, and stay tuned for more. This is KissiaDee, the channel.